Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. Hey, we're going to paw through some of this stuff because I got all this from Petrified Fish, and I was trying to figure out, what was this? And I opened each box and I go, okay, I get it now. This is the Bison L, okay? This is from Petrified Fish, and it is a fixed blade, and it is in N690 steel. And let's take a look at it. It's interesting. And here she be. So it's a small knife. I don't know if you'd really want to think about carrying this as a neck knife necessarily. No drain hole in the bottom. But it's small. It's not real big. And let me grab my tape measure because I don't see it. I think I moved all my damn folding knives off this table, didn't I? And why did I? I don't know. But like, what, 3-inch blade length, something like that. And if we can get it all the way over here, it's under 7 inch, about 6.8 inches at, 17.5 centimeters. And about, 75, a little over 75, maybe 78 millimeter blade length, somewhere in there. So that's what it is, N690. And what is all this other stuff? Well, let's take a look. And first of all, let's look under here and see if we got some stuff. And we do. Oh, we do. Now, I'm not sure if I even opened these boxes. Okay, so what is all this about? Okay. There's microfiber cloth. Okay. Oh, wow, we got a bunch of stuff. We got a lanyard. So this is like a kit where you can do what you want. And then there's a lanyard bead that's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that real quick. This might take a while because we got a lot of boxes to open that all pertain to this knife. And here's this. That's interesting. Almost like a carved ivory type looking thing. Obviously, I imagine it's synthetic. But so there's your lanyard bead. And what's in here? Because I don't know. This is one where you can go, skeleton style with the. I'm trying to get these out. Okay. So yes, so we can do this on here. So we can make this where you can just put it on your belt. So I guess you can run your belt through here if you wanted to, and then you'd be good there. So we have this option here. It's not really an ulti-clip, but it's kind of like that, I guess. And so you can do that. Is this backwards? Or is this more like what it should be? Something like that, right? And then, oh my God, in case you do want to wear it as a neck knife, you can do that as well. What else have we got? Oh, okay, then we got the hardware to mount this if we wanted to onto the sheath. Oh God. Okay, let's pile some of this off to the side. By the way, I'll give you the link to Petrified Fish, and of course, White Mountain Knives carries Petrified Fish and maybe some other retailers as well. 10% off. This is right on the Petrified Fish, website. So you can do that, or White Mountain Knives. LTK is your discount code for 10% off, and they don't charge tax or shipping, so there's that option. You can see here, there's some optional things going on. N690 skeletonized blade, but then you can see that there's, and we will take a look at some scales because we did get some, and we got the orange sheath as well in another box. Whew. You want gray stonewash or just stonewash? You want a brown micarta? You want white G10? You want black G10? You want blue carbon fiber? What do you want? You're going to get it, right? Okay, so we've got that. We got stickers, microfiber. We've got a chain. We've got this for the ulti or type of ulti clip thing, wherever I threw the damn thing. And it's down here, right here. And then we got a lanyard. We can just throw that on there if we wanted to. What's in the next box? Lord almighty, boys. Oh, okay. Wow. So then we got this. We got extra hardware for a tech lock. I think Terzuola, wasn't he the guy that invented the tech lock? But it's basically here where you can push, and now you can do this tech lock to where you can hold the knife on your belt or whatever using this. Okay, and it goes on the back of your sheath, yay wise or something here. Okay, so you can do that. Or is it like that? Whatever. I forget. I'd have to look at the pictures again. But yeah, you can put the tech lock on. Usually it's on the bottom. Yeah, okay, tech lock. Pop it off. Put it on the belt. Clip it on, or whatever strap or whatever, this and that. So you can put the tech lock or this one that's kind of like an ulti clip, but it's not, and that kind of thing. So you get all that. Okay, but there's more. There's more to this complete craziness. Okay, and then the bead, the lanyard bead, here's this. Man, I almost wish I wouldn't open the bottom. Oh my God. Okay. Now, we've got these. What are these? Well, they've got the same model number, right? The PFE 18BRMOL, just like on the regular box, the PFE 18. Okay, so we're talking about the same model, things that pertain to the same model. And so let's flip this open. And we're going to have a big damn mess, aren't we, when we get done? And let's open this side too, because we're going to have to push it out from one side or the other, right? Come on, boy. Okay, and we're throwing things on the floor. And there's our micarta scales. And here's, the hardware for mounting them on the knife, okay? So we've got, yes, we have mounting hardware here so we can put this on here. Okay, so we have, so if you want black, geez, it took me a little while. So if you want black or if you just want silver, then you have a choice, okay? Along with the scales, which let's open them up. Here they are. So here's the scales, micarta scales. Like that. This will have to be edited a lot because we're gonna have a 45-minute damn video here, if not. Okay, so let's kick this over and let's punch these out and see what these are talking about. This will be interesting. It's gonna be a do-it-yourself kit, kinda, and there's nothing wrong with that, actually. Okay, now let's not throw it on the floor this time, could we, guys? And so this is the DOL, and what are these? What is this one? The MOL. So micarta, and then these are obviously G10, and these are black. Are these carbon fiber? Nah, it's G10. So it's G10 scale. So you can have black G10, and I don't know if these come with the knife or you have to order them separately. I think you can order some additional things, and I didn't print that out. You're going to have to look on their site to see what comes with it standard. Obviously the sheath does, and a little ulti-clip thing and everything that I showed you that came out of that main box. But these did not come in the main box, so I'm assuming that this is personalized by you. You decide what kind you want. The blue, they have a blue carbon fiber set of scales. That's interesting, right? I mean, I thought that would be cool, and I don't have those, but I've got two sets of scales, so that's great. And you can use black or regular silver for mounting. Okay, so we've got that, and then all those. Okay, now what came in here? I can't remember now, so we just have to open it up and go with it, right? All right, now we've got more hardware for mounting this to whatever you want to use, the tech lock or the ulti-clip type thing. So that's what that's for. And then this is the other sheath, which is orange, which is a lot more optical. Oh, and they did give you the other clip, the other ulti-clip type thing. Okay, so you got that in with this optional. So these are for the tech lock deal, or maybe the ulti-clip as well. So they're in here with this. And we just get deeper and deeper in craziness. Now, so that's what these are for. And then if you want to use this instead of the black sheath, you can do so. All right? The Bison L. Is it Bison or Bison? I think it's Bison. So here it is. Let's check this little baby out first before we get too deep into what's in here, right? What's in there? Yeah, okay. It's I don't feel any problems with it, and it's sharp, so there's that. Now, let's put this dog right here. Put this over here, and let's get into this, and I forget what this was exactly. Oh, this is weird. I shouldn't have probably pulled these out on this thing. I got this as well. Now, I guess this is a whole different thing. Okay, it says gifts in honor of Petrified Fish's 7th anniversary. You know what? When I pulled these out, this was like a week ago when I got these. And I told Roseanne, I said, hey, baby, somebody sent you some scissors. And she goes, oh, those are cool, because they're like Petrified Fish scissors, right? And so how way cool are these? And that's what they are. Holy cannolis, that's interesting. So, will the scissors be scissors? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Good little scissors here. Okay, good. That was very strange. Okay, probably not necessarily appropriate for this video, but I mean, why not, right? Have to see if this is an exclusive they send to just some of their people that work with them, that show their knives on YouTube or what. But those scissors are way cool, aren't they? Yeah, okay, good. So, are we recapping? We're going to put scales on, one set of scales on this. I think I'm going to put the micarta ones on. And then, of course, all these, what do I want to put? Do I want to put black or silver? I'm thinking I want to put black on here, right? With the micarta, would that look better? Let's see what that's like. Now, these scales are kind of, it looks like a fish with its mouth open, doesn't it? And do they go, I think they go like upside down. They're not like that. They're like that, and that should be pretty obvious, right? It should be pretty obvious. It goes like this. But it is a little strange because look at the picture, right? So the picture itself will kind of tell you how this, of course, don't know, but this to me kind of resembles a fish thing, maybe a minnow or something. And maybe that's kind of the reason for the particular shape of these scales. And then opens up back here where the lanyard might go through. You see what I'm saying? So we could do that. And it looks like the screw heads are, okay, now this goes down, this goes up, and just like that on that side as well. Let's come up from the back with these. No, it doesn't matter, does it? They got a screw on both sides, so are they flattened on? No, they're not. So they could spin on you. And so we can put these. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. So they're kind of universal here. Come here. Get over here. There you go. Right there, buddy. Now, we got this. And so there's that. All right. So now we just got one of these little screws to go in here. And I guess, you know what? I've got a little I was looking for a small head screwdriver the other day, and I couldn't find one, so I grabbed one of these stupid things out of another thing, and it works fine anyhow, so I go, okay, what the hell? Ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So I'm doing this, and that's where we're going. So we get Long John, you come through here, and then Pimp Daddy that unscrews actually will unscrew you from the back, so we'll just make it a one-side deal. The Bison. Okay, come on, come on. I don't know. I mean, do you like the flathead screwdriver kind of approach to these, or would you have preferred maybe like a Torx, like a number 9 or 10 Torx, or a number 8 Torx? You could have done that with these. But this screwdriver, you know, everyone's got a screwdriver, so I guess that makes it sensible there. And right here it says N690. So there it is, and that's what it looks like with the micarta scales and or with the black scales. It'd go like that, and then you could do this, or you can do this, right? So however you want to do that, right? Okay, so these scales, you know, I didn't look carefully. I don't think they're very expensive to buy the scales. So this is kind of a do-it-yourself kit. Small. Could it be a neck knife? Yeah, they give you a chain. Could it be, you know, with like an ulti-clip type of little just metal clip that you clip on your pocket or your belt? Yes. Or tech lock? Yes, that's in there too, right? And a sticker and a microfiber cloth, and you get a knife. You order all the accessories, and then they give you a knife for free. I don't know. It's, yeah, there it is right here. So, who did it? Okay. You know what? I don't know who the designer is. And you know what? I didn't see that. I'll put it down here if I ever find it. I always hate the designer to not get credit for this, but I think somebody should be, right? There's Petrified Fish, but there's somebody on the back, so somebody did this design. Really interesting. Small, not very big. If I get this part measured, then you know that's the full handle as well. 0.15 at 3.8 millimeter. So there's that. So just a little over a 3-inch blade, under 7-inch overall length, and feels pretty light. And if I actually had a scale, I'd put it here and weigh it out. Of course, I should have weighed it before the scales, but you know, whatever. It's not that big a deal. A little over 3 ounces, 3.13 at 88, 89 grams right there. And then if you want to throw this on there, 106, 107 grams, so you could roll it around here, and let's see if we can get to ounces, 3.75, whatever. Not bad, very light, small. Okay, I guess this carryable as a neck knife if you wanted to. I mean, I've seen neck knives, you know, this size before, so I guess it could be, right? And you could put a lanyard here, and you could put the little metal clip, and you just slip it in your pocket. And these things will go in your pocket, right? They're under 7 inches long. I mean, the clip is going to be here, so the handle's going to stick out a bit. But I mean, it'll pretty much disappear in your pocket. So that's very EDCable as well. So in the end, we have, oh my God, look at all this. Okay, we got this. We've got this for the tech lock at least, or ulti-clip thing. Then of course we got the lanyard bead, and then we got another set of these, of course, that probably mirror these, you know, because they're going to give them to you With each set of scales, you're going to get this for your tech lock, and then you're going to get these kinds of things for, you know, in black and in silver for just to attach the scale to the fixed blade. So there you go. This is kind of an interesting little lanyard deal. I don't know that that's enough lanyard cord to get me excited. I don't know. I'd have to undo this and see, but I got plenty of lanyard cord in the cabinet, so I could do my own little lanyard there and put that bead on it and go with that. And then, of course, you get this, which is nice. But you know what? I think this would be the way I'd go, and I'd have to look this up to remember exactly how that goes. I kept thinking your belt goes through like that. And the knife's, yeah, on the outside there, strapped to this thing here. Because there's, yeah, okay. Either that or it's like this. Can't remember, but this is what, you know, your belt goes through this. And this is on the inside, and this is on the outside with your sheath. And all this goes in here. Scales and everything. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to give you the link to this, but the Bison L from Petrified Fish. It's been a while since I've done a video on petrified fish. It's got jimping here, kind of a nice, you know, rounded spine here, but it's also got jimping up here, so you can get, you know, some traction up here. You've got a little cutaway here. And should be easy to sharpen. N690, pretty corrosion resistant. So there's that. It's a more popular steel, I think, in Europe than it is here. But it's a very durable and usable and nice user steel, I think. So there's that. Cool. This is open, interchangeable. And you play it the way you want to play it. It's the Bison L from Petrified Fish, and you guys stay sharp.